Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Crust. I hope you're having a great day. Just completed another contract. Gave me 344,000 credits. And we have barely enough power to make it through the night. Okay. It's 6 days before dawn, 7 days, less than 7 days now for power. So I think we're pretty efficient, you know? I mean, I'd like to see the batteries get a little bit more full, right? And I have enough room now. I think I am going to actually go ahead and get this cargo sorted here. I'm also bringing down 4 more people, 3 botanists and 1 scientist to join our team.
Director, I have urgent news. Scientists around the world are sounding the alarm.
Oh,
They
shit.
have detected a change in the trajectory of the asteroid Totatus. It will inevitably collide with Earth in just 2 years.
2 years! That's the timeline they're putting on me, really? I remember it being much longer than that. I'm currently studying the data. The diameter of the asteroid is almost 6 kilometers. Why isn't this voiced if it's like a main story thing? It's such a celestial body collides with Earth. The consequences will be very dire.
CRUST has already contacted us and provided plans for the construction of a laser system that will help deflect the asteroid's course and save millions of lives. We must focus on this, Director. All other tasks are secondary.
Well, I mean, yeah, maybe.
Attention, all departments. Our new priority is the construction of a laser system to save Earth from the asteroid Totatus. We face a serious threat, and time is of the essence. All departments and specialists must begin their tasks for the new mission immediately. Detailed instructions will follow shortly. End of message.
Is it just me, or did this AI voiceover, because it totally is it just me, or did they say Totatus differently the first time and the second time? I don't know. Go back and listen to it. I think they pronounced it slightly different each time, but I could be wrong. All right. You might say that all I care about is profit, but to complete such a large-scale construction, a colossal amount of resources is needed. The contract system and trading on the online market will help earn funds to purchase missing resources and expand our own production. Now, I have to agree with CRUST on a suitable place for construction. Sorry, we have agreed with CRUST on a suitable place for construction southeast of our base, and I have marked it on the map. We can proceed with laying the foundation. Okay, so this is the fabled laser mission that I've been talking about the whole time if you haven't seen the game. This is it. So if we don't get the deadline, we lose. This is like the ultimatum, you need to save Earth kind of thing. And I remember it being intense. Now, this says 1,800 days. 2 years, that is not. Just saying. 1,800 days is a lot more time than 2 years. Let's take a look at this mission. So, modern sensors have detected a change in the trajectory of the asteroid Totatus. All the things we just heard. We need to lay the foundation first. There are 7 steps to the laser gun. So 7 stages. And the first stage is just laying the foundation. So to figure out what we need to do there, we're going to go out. It says southeast. I remember it being over here somewhere. I think maybe it's this one. Yeah. So right here, the laser system must deflect the course of the approaching asteroid and save Earth from collision. Send the required resources to complete the first stage of construction, laying the foundation and installing platforms for the equipment. So I need almost 4,000 concrete, 240 titanium plate, and 3,600 steel. I've been saving steel. I have. Great. It's going to be very useful now. So I want to get one of my trucks, preferably one that is close by. I can't seem to get the one that's closest. Why isn't it allowing me to select this truck? This truck right here. This one. Which one are you? Cyclops. Oh, no. You know what? Here, cancel your task. You're on your way back anyway. It's good. I'm going to have you go on this wonderful expedition. That's right. Yeah. You're going to go to the laser gun. That's right. Yeah. And we're going to load all of these things in the truck, which I'm not sure we can actually do that. But look, I have all of these resources for stage 1. Isn't that great? So we're going to go ahead and do that. Sounds great. Okay. So when that truck gets here, we're going to be opening up the floodgates and letting out a whole lot of steel and concrete and pushing it into the Expedition Control Center for that. So I don't need this to be like this anymore, to be honest. I don't really need this to go underneath here anymore. I can probably Get a little money back on that, just saying. And, you know, honestly, I got the cash, so you're upgraded. Tier 5 for you too. Good. We're going to shift our focus to sending resources here instead, okay? Now, I'm not going to do that until the truck is in because I can't load it until the truck is here, or at least on the map, so I have to wait for that. But yeah, that's stage 1. A whole lot of stuff I've been saving up. That seems pretty good. And pretty much everything is going, yeah, towards the storage is up top now, because once this fills up, all of our remaining steel goes that way. So we are really kicking it out. That feels great. Like it is just churning right out there. It's beautiful. So much iron. We're gonna run out though. Like all of this iron is basically just because it's been built up in the machines. So once it runs out, and then we'll just have to make do. But this is the biggest stage. The steel is the biggest thing right now. So all right, so with the truck there, I'm gonna go ahead and start release this Kraken-ish worth of resources here. Kraken-ish? That's not even how that would work. That's just like a failed dad joke is what that is. Okay, so it looks like this is not even going to load the iron right now. This is only the concrete and the titanium plate. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and close this back up. And we need to have the plate open. And see, that's the issue right now. If you send the wrong thing, it just gets loaded here, and then that sucks. So like I don't know why it doesn't just go out. Here, let's try this. Like that. Yeah. Now it's gonna go out, but it can't because this is all full. What's going on here? Why are you not passing by? Wait, what? Stuck. Stuck? Do I have too much rare earths? That's not possible. No. You're just not going through for some reason. I don't understand why you're not going through. That's fuel. Yeah, fuel should be going, but what is the deal? That's weird. I'm just saying that is weird. This should not be clogging that whole thing up. We're going to have all resources head this direction. Ice isn't a thing I should be worrying about. I must have missed something. But what? Everything that goes that direction is here, so I didn't miss anything in that direction. That is bizarre. It's just stopping. There's got to be something going on here. I'm just not seeing it. I'm gonna dig into this. If I can figure it out, we'll see. But I have 22 fuel and 10 rare earths stuck on this. Right? Its fuel's full. So like, why isn't fuel coming out this? Maybe that's it. Fuel out. Okay, there we go. So I sent too much fuel into this, and then it just filled up and it couldn't accept any more fuel. Got it. All right, that's fine. Everything can flow out now, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Haven't used the expedition center very much, so that's interesting how that was going. I don't want these guys to bring stuff. I don't want the robots to bring it, but it looks like I don't have a choice. Like they're going to bring it no matter what I do, is what it looks like. So, is what it is. At least the concrete's fairly close by. Yeah, we're going to shift to having maximum cargo drones now. And with look at that. With the sun coming up, we're at 1% battery. It's very close. Let's go ahead and fix that, yeah? We're going to say you here, and then I want more. Oh.
You can't build here.
Oh, no way. Am I out of...
You can't build here.
I'm out of space? Whoa. Okay. No problem. We'll just go here instead. That's fine. I guess this area is off limits, but this one's fine. I can always start another row behind this too. Or a row on this side. It doesn't matter, but I can do all that stuff too. So there's 5 of them to build. And I have 4 control units. That's not bad. That's okay. And then you will go. You know what? No, let's delete that. And then we will just go like this. And then that can connect here. And you will go here. You will go here. You will go here. Okay. Let there be building. All right. Drones, you focus on building, please. Not on carrying things to the center here. Let's maybe not focus on carrying things to the center. Go build things. We got this with the belt. It's going to be fine. Although, man, does that take a long time to load, doesn't it? It's crazy. I'm already down to 1792 days. 8 days gone already. But I need another truck. And I have a lot of resources delivered here to make another truck. I kind of feel like maybe I should have this be a higher priority. Let's make the truck if we can. And then I can have that truck send the steel. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Now, I don't remember what resources are needed for every stage of it. I'm not looking for you to tell me either, by the way, if you're Googling it or looking up a wiki. Okay. Not looking for that either. But I am aware that a considerable amount of carbon fiber will be needed. Which is why I kind of planned around having a lot of carbon fiber in this area. And I'm pretty sure we're going to need nanotubes at some point as a direct input. I don't think you need many, but I think you need some. I don't know about microcircuits, but I'm pretty sure microprocessors are an input at some point as well. And a few control units, but I plan to just buy those because like it's setting up a chain for those is... I mean, I could, but I don't know. I'm just going to focus on what I'm good at and pay for the stuff I'm not. We recently sent a ton of resources to CRUST. Could they be used to prepare the landing laser cannon prototype? I can't speak any English. Clyde claimed we did a good deed by completing the contract. Maybe they were indeed anticipating the approach of Titanus. Probably. They handed us a blueprint right as the news went public. CRUST was definitely prepared in advance. Knowing the truth makes it easier for me to accept the expenditure of resources on that contract, but the reward could still be greater. I wouldn't argue here. If CRUST has the funds and we could really use them right now. Yeah. So why don't they just, you know... Oh, I don't know. Why don't they just give me the money and give me the resources, man? We have Cascade 5 right here. I wanted to investigate that, so that's why that rover's doing nothing. And then you have gone a long way just to check out that relay station, so...
Hello, Director. I didn't expect to see you here. We're trying to restore the station to re-establish communication in the region. After the disaster, unknown individuals visited this place and stripped all the equipment. We didn't anticipate this, and the materials we have won't be enough for repairs. If you assist us with supplying radio equipment and send drones, we'll pay well.
Okay. Look, I had a bit of a monologue the last time we played this game about AI voices and stuff. I did. I kind of monologued at the end of it. I was kind of in defense of it because the game was in very early development, and I didn't think a young studio or a studio that's like limited in funds should spend a considerable amount of time on voice acting and money on voice acting when the script might change. Okay, like you don't want people recording and then having to re-record, that kind of thing. I understood that. This game is close enough to full release now where introducing new voices. I'm gonna put my hands. I'm putting my hands in the air. All right. I'm not defending this. I can't. Lifeless, man. Give me voices, please. Or don't give me any at all. At this point, this late in development, you're this close to releasing a full game. Not defending it anymore. You got to do better, guys. I'm just saying, you got to do better. So do I want to help them, though? That's the thing. To assist us with radio equipment and send drones will pay well. I mean, what do you need other than advanced stuff? And how well are you paying? Let's see.
Great. We're glad you decided to help, Director. We'll send over the invoice with the equipment list.
Report intruders to the corporation. Okay.
Some things are better kept secret, Director. It's unlikely to be in our best interest to get involved in someone else's corporate intrigues.
Sure. I'll be honest with you. It's been a while. I don't remember what they're talking about. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm sure some of you guys have been like, you know, maybe binging it and it's like very fresh or whatever, but I don't remember what they're talking about. I'm sorry. Okay, so am I crazy here? Why is this not releasing at full speed? It's got to be you, right? It's you. You need to be upgraded, right? That's yeah, it's a level 1 belt. That's why. All right, raise this up. Yep, max this out. Now go. There we go. Now that's probably enough, honestly, because this thing is almost full anyway. Yeah. So it only needs another 150. So I think we're probably good here. Let's go ahead and block that exit. And that'll just load up and we'll be good to go. All right. So this guy's going to leave. Going to go out to the laser. That's great. We have another truck here. Maybe not yet, but we will very soon, I think. And then we just need a transport to come in here and we'll load in the steel from that point. And then speaking of that, these are slow as well. I think maybe we're going to need this to go faster too. And I have 677,000. I don't know if it's worth upgrading these belts like this. I'm going to do it, but it's so expensive. I just don't know if it's worth it. Let's just go like this. And then we need to upgrade you and you and you and you. Yeah. I mean, that was a considerable expense just to get it to tier 4. Getting it to tier 5 is... Again, I don't think it's worth, but we'll take a look at it later, I guess. It's fine. You're full, aren't you? Yeah, you are. So if I can get a contract for aluminum, that'd be swell. Then I can get this out the door. So who wants to buy my aluminum? I don't want to give you the plate. I don't want to give you that either. This one's okay, but I don't know what I'm going to need for titanium later. I'm not going to give you any modular frames. Modular frames are completely off limits to everyone. This wind energy one's pretty good. 10 days. This is pretty good. We'll take this one. And then, again, we'll go with this one here. Oh, really? That's all it is, huh? Okay. We can fill one of these then. Send that, and then open the floodgates. Oh, stop. Pause. There we go. Off we go. Yep, gotta go the right direction. Okay, then. You know, there might be some case to actually, you know, incorporating this, like for the micromanagement side of it, right? We're going back to that. There might be a case to where you just go through the expedition center and then to the flight centers. Or maybe you go to the flight centers, through the flight centers into the expedition center and then out. Like, you know, we could make all the resources go like through this and then into that and then out the other thing and then into this and then out here. I'm just saying there is a case to support that for sure. I see it. Okay. It's not so much about like you don't really have to load both of them at the same time. If I did though, if I wanted to load them both at the same time, then all I'd have to do is just send the other resource. So it would go through the place that is not needed and then into the place it is needed. So I mean, yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? We could redo this, embracing the veterans of the peanut gallery. You got to be careful with embracing the peanut gallery. It'll go to their heads. You really got to be careful doing that. I'm going to take all of this away because that's not needed anymore. And then I'm going to take, let's say, all of this away. It's going to be cheaper, isn't it? It's going to be cheaper to do it this way. We're going to bring all of this back. Okay. And then I'm not sure about tier 5 belts. Okay. That part I might put my foot down and say no to. But if I go something like this and then just have it go, you know, in like that. I mean, that's a cheaper belt than what I had before. Right. And now it just flows through here. And then we just, you know, increase this and this and this and this and this and this. Yeah. So we just do something like that. Yep. And it all just flows through here. I probably should just go ahead and complete that. Make it yellow. Fine. But now everything will flow through the expedition center anyway, so I don't have to govern which direction it goes. All right, so I guess that's pretty good. I'll take that. That's fine. Apparently I still have that turned on, so let's turn that off. Man, I hate that this is reserving them for the drones. That's such a such an annoying feature in this game. All right, science points are being wasted, so we need to find another consumer for the engineering science. So let's go with what was it what I was looking for here? I was trying to get to the mining efficiency. Okay, yeah, right here. Let's get to that, and we'll push this up actually, because not ahead of the data center. I'll let the data center finish. I really don't think geologist is even needed anymore. Like, now that I have the probe, I'm going to take it off the list. I don't think it's necessary anymore, guys. I have that probe thing. I can just look with that to see where things are. And MDR is already sitting in a spot with like 100% everything but iron. So I don't think it's necessary. I'm going to take it off the list again. All right. So all of this stuff is going to need to be redirected as well. So then we'll take this away. Get a full refund for that. That's wow. Up to almost $1 million now. That was a very expensive belt. We're just going to go like this. And then what we do is we take our tier 5 belt, we go this way into here, and then we take that tier 5 belt, we come out this way. We can just go straight over here. It's fine. Yep. Like that. And I mean, that takes care of it, right? All I have to do is, upgrade that. Or I don't even need to upgrade that. Let's just get rid of it and make it a belt that goes like that. Right? And then all I need to do... well, now hang on. No, it looks like this doesn't have the same kind of... This doesn't have the same kind of structure that everything else does. Everything else has an ejection, like, rejected or whatever. This doesn't have that. This is just an output, but it doesn't... Okay. This doesn't take the extra. So, like, this is... I'd have to maybe, like, trajectory and marked establishment. Yeah, so, like, I want to do Heliotrack R because I want to get into the territory stuff. So I want to make one of these. Maybe even a few of them would be cool. But, yeah, the belt doesn't work that way with this one. So we're actually going to need just a level 1 belt. Here is fine. We'll push it into this. No big deal. And then we will take this back and push this directly into there. Okay. Yeah, you get what I'm saying, right? I feel like I was really, really bad at English today, maybe yesterday as well. All of the days. I'm just bad at English on all of the days at this point. Go there, and then let's upgrade you to max. Okay, so if we do get some resources popped into this for the purposes of building that, then great. And what I can do now is I can say all resources. We can shift this. I cannot get it to clear the selection. It's always at full. It's always a full selection. Yeah, it's weird. Well, reset settings. Can't do it. So I need to take all of this away. It's not right click or anything, is it? No. And then just only enable the things that are required for this to work. So it's modular terminals, duralumin plate, composites, and control units. So we'll just take control units, duralumin plate, modular terminals, and composites. That's the only things that ever go this direction. Yeah, and then we can say this is max priority in this direction. Yeah, so if I was to send, we test this out, right? If I was to send, let's say, some composites that direction, okay? And I just kind of sent them this way just to see what happens. They should go through here. Yep. And then they'll end up in here as resources ready to go, right? No? Interesting. So what's the input belts for if not to deliver the construction materials? Odd. What, maybe it's like resources that we're sending? features affect 3 as well here. I don't get a point. I don't understand. Like, either we're searching for minerals, which is a probe. We're searching for territory, which is a probe, or we're looking for local features like helium-3 extraction, objects, scientific research potential, etc. All these things. We're still sending a probe that way. So, like, are we sending resources too? Is that how? Do we send resources? We don't receive resources. So what's this for? I don't know. That part's confusing me. I'm sure a lot of you probably know, and you can feel free to tell me why that is in the comments if you want to. I'm not a wiki person. I didn't look at it, but this appears to me right now to be just like straight up drones deliver this, and that's it, is what it looks like to me. So, okay, the drones are going to look at it. You are going to not leave the base. You are going to stay right here. Yep. Your name is Aurora. Okay, good. Aurora, I want you to deliver to the laser gun. Oh, can I not have another expedition to the laser while one is currently en route? That's so silly. Come on, no way. You're kidding. I can't send two trucks at the same time? No way. What is the meaning of that? I don't think I can. I think I have to wait for this to deliver before I can even load the other truck. That is a very bad thing. They do this for balancing reasons in the game. I have complaints today, okay? I have grievances today. Okay? Oh my god, no way. All right, leave the base then, I guess. Maybe I can set you up for an expedition after you leave the base in your zigzagginess. I'm not sure why that would even be required either. Are you going... What? How come you're so much faster than this one is? You're so much faster. And you're taking a really dorky path. What is it? What is the deal here? Let's go. Out. And then you're going to have to just come back in anyway. But at least now you're on the map and I can have set up expedition. I didn't have that before. Laser gun, yes. All possible expeditions assigned. Wow. That is crazy. That's just... I feel violated. I feel like that is just unacceptable behavior. Video game, not allowing me to do that. Now the thing is though, if I bring that truck back on base, I can technically get started sooner. If I back to base, yeah. If I can get it started sooner if I have it here, but I think the core issue really for me is that I should be able to just, in my opinion, be loading this truck right now and sending it to the laser if I have the resources to do so. And I mean, I'm almost full here. All right, I have a lot of steel storage as predicted. I have a lot of steel storage eventually, but I have to send 3,600 of it away, and that's just... Wish I could just send it with a probe. We're very hungry. Oh my gosh, we have no food. Oh, what are we gonna do? I don't know. You could try grabbing it. It's 36 food in there. You could 26 food in here. You know, you could try just, grabbing the food. It's right there. You could just do that. No? Yeah, they're bugged out of their minds. There's just no reason to have any other colonists either. That's unfortunate. The colonist part of it was going to be a really cool part of the game. It's just unfortunate that they're so damn broken. So, this is a pessimistic video, isn't it? Wow. I did not anticipate that. This is the laser. The laser is happening. I mean, this is the big thing we've all been waiting for. We gather here today to save the planet, and yet here I am bitching about the game. Let's get better spirits. Look, the robots are very cheap. That's good. We could do that, and then we could bring a control unit along with it. Maybe a couple of them, huh? Let's get 4 of them. Why not? We'll just bring those down with 2 drones as well. That seems neat. I like how I only pay once, even though there's 2 different deliveries happening. So I like that part. And then on its way back yet? No. We should probably have you have some fuel, though, so you can get there a little bit quicker. You got anything? Ooh, we do. There's something. There's something over here. Let's go investigate. You are going to Cascade 5. Yeah, so this is SCT Limited and all these things. They want us to bring components, modular terminals, and microcircuits. I don't think that'll be a huge issue, but I'm moderately confident that these 3 resources are all required for the laser too. And since this isn't on a timer, I feel like I shouldn't do that right now. At least not yet. So why don't we move a little bit closer to the tower even. This like it's a different icon, right? It's like a urgent thing. Missing convoy vehicles nearby. Scan the area with a rover. I haven't done that yet. Let's just do that. Let's get that done. On this fuel plant, we need to pick up this stuff. We can do that. I have Aurora waiting to do that. So let's have you fill all this up and bring it back, okay? There you go. That's what you're going to do now, Aurora. You're going to go get the stuff. Turns out I could have had you on the map this whole time anyway. Isn't that crazy? Still more over this direction. Let's go move it. And then you are now empty and you're on your way back. Yes. Okay, now I could theoretically set up the expedition now, right? Okay, I think I get it. I think I understand. So because I set this expedition up to deliver and pick up all of the things, this truck is reserved all of the things. But if I had told the truck to only pick up the concrete and the titanium, perhaps then I could have had a truck with a separate expedition to send the steel, and they could have done it in parallel. Like could have done it one right after the other. Perhaps that's a thing. We can look at that later because I wanted to be able to do that faster. You're going that way, and you're going this way. There we go. I only had to pay once for those 2 pods. That's neat. And you're just sitting here too with stuff to do. You got anything around the area? You do have something over here. Let's go take a look at it. Yeah, I want to know what these things are. Where's the other one? I mean, once it stops, it'll, show up here. So I can just look at it then. There it is. Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, I think it's under the icon. Yeah, I think it's under that floating icon. There it is. It's a relay station. Okay. More things to pick up in the future, I guess. MDR, not full. Truck gonna pick up some stuff. This is good. I like this. This is good. It's not full anymore. Yeah, that's right. Fuel usage. Kick ass. All right. I like this location, and we're not filling up consistently, so we're good to rock and roll now. Look at these trucks on its way already still. See that? With the fuel usage, that's actually pretty good. All right. We need an urgent contract. He's going to give me a 75% bump. I like that, actually. I could do that. This is going to the moon, though. This is going to the moon, and that deadline is probably not going to happen if I have to go to the moon with it. I just have trucks doing other things, so I'm not going to do it. No. If it was going in a rocket, I would have done it, but it's not. It's not going in a rocket. What about fuel? Anybody need fuel? Fuel. Anybody at all need fuel? Nah, it's not that much. All that stuff goes on the moon. This is an okay one. This one comes with science too. It's not the worst thing. It's also, yeah, it's not too much too. We can do this. 19 days, we get a bonus. Okay, I can make that happen. Let's do that instead. Yep, that one. Cool. And then we just send it. You don't have to worry about where it's going. We just send it. Yep. So it's right here. Go. So now it all just flows through the expedition center as well on its way out. Neat. And you'll just fill right up. Yeah. And then we'll go ahead and close that, and we'll watch as the rest of it just flows out the way it should have. Look at that. See? I fixed it. Aren't you guys proud of me? Doesn't that satisfy you in some way? Contracts. There we go. Almost 1 million credits still. Okay, so I'm going to try a little bit of a rearrangement here to get this to feed faster, because it's just not feeding fast enough for me. We have basically the 5 that are in the middle are pretty consistently full, but the 2 on the outsides on each side are not. So I can't really upgrade them. Meanwhile, the belt is not solidly flowing all the time. So I think we can improve this. So I'm going to take this out. And what I'm going to do is let's pull it back a little bit like this. Because I still want them to be evenly distributed if possible. So I'm going to try to do this instead. And we're going to go like this on this side. That's supposed to be tier 5. That's my bad. Yep, like that. Thankfully, I can do this because the whole belt segment is already max level. All right, so we can go do that. Let's get that done and get that done. And then in the middle here, what we're going to do is we're going to create a tier... Let's go tier 2. Let's just go... I honestly don't care. It doesn't matter. It's tier 2. We'll say tier 2 here. We're going to go there and there. And then this gets upgraded all the way. This gets upgraded all the way. And what I'm hoping to see here, okay, is now everything flows, like half of the supply is designated for this side, or at least it constantly feeds this. This is going to constantly get fed like normal, but now everything should flow a lot faster to the other machines. And I think that is going to lead to us having a good even distribution, because this side now also just feeds these 4 with a little bit extra going here. And then this side feeds these 4 with a little bit extra going here. This one's already maxed out for the level that I can afford anyway. So these 3 are already like tier 2 on the upgrades. Tier 2 on upgrades there. Tier 2 on upgrades there. And so it's the ones on the outside. Actually, that one already is too. Interesting. So it's just this one. Okay. It's on the very outside. Yeah. And so now we should see this number going up, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping to see here. And I might be able to... go like that really quick. I just want to make the adjustments where needed here. Now, these are already pretty good. I don't think this is going to make a difference, but we'll go faster there too. Yeah, but now everything should at least flow a little bit faster, which is what I'm looking for here. I don't want any bottlenecks, so let's get rid of that bottleneck too. There we go. Okay, it's the splitter was the bottleneck. Okay, sure. Yeah, sure, absolutely. We'll just go like that and like that too. There we go. So I think everything should flow a lot faster into these things, and I'm hoping to see this number going up now steadily, and it is. It is going up now. And this one over here looks like it's getting higher too. Yeah, branching into the 30s or so. Yep. And so with that being done, I can now afford, I think, to go ahead and upgrade them too. So the ones on the outside are now going to get upgraded to the max level as well. Now the whole system is fully upgraded. So hopefully that leads to us processing things a lot faster. Okay, where is my truck that is supposed to be taking this stuff? It's right here. Okay, so it's on its way back, and then we will feed iron into this system too. In the meantime, I think we have a little bit of fuel here. Let's go. Yeah, we can afford this one. It's 8 days on load. It's pretty quick, but we'll do it. See here, go. That was overspent on that. I could have won one tier down, but it's fine. Yep, and then everything flows through the flight centers anyway, so release. There we go. They'll all just land at the same time. Oh yeah, looks pretty cool. I like it. Now, by the time this truck gets back, hopefully this contract stuff is done, and then I can just send the iron. Let's go with... I'm not sure there's a need for the ice harvester right now. Nitro Reels 2, we can make things go a little bit faster. Truck upgrades, we can make them haul a little more. I think actually what might have happened, it's probably a combination of using fuel with MDR and also the fact that their speed is increased with this one by 15%. But I can also increase their load capacity here too, which could be good, because then they could even haul even more stuff and I can have less trucks on that, so I like it. Let's do that too. As far as any other upgrades, not quite yet. I have Regolith. MDR mining efficiency is happening. It's just not getting the green at the moment because I'm working on a large data center. Could probably swap that because I don't need the large data center right now. I'm functional at the moment. I'm good at the moment. I don't need any more. It's going to be daytime right now, and we're not at 1%. We're at 13%. So I do have a net positive on my energy right now. I think I can probably close that now, yeah? Yeah. That closes that. And then now we can release the iron. Now the iron flows out. Steel, whatever it's called. That'll flow out now. There we go. And then I can also have this flow out here too. So I can say unblock the exit. That'll shove all of this steel from here into this, which gets it to this belt. So now it's all flowing out. But this is a bottleneck. There we go. There we go. Now it's all flowing out the way it should. Obviously, it's not all tier 5, right? Like it could go faster if this was all tier 5. Just haven't quite gotten to that point yet. Need to get there if I'm going to get there. So let's kind of maybe do it this way. Here, here, here. Upgrade you, upgrade you, upgrade you. I mean, all the way back to iron is the whole belt. So it's a very expensive undertaking we're doing right now. But I think in the end, if we can load just a little bit faster, that's going to be okay. All right, this whole segment now is tier 5. It costs an enormous amount to do that, but the whole thing is tier 5 now. So it comes all the way through this whole system, and then it gets bottlenecked here because this is tier 4. So another 140,000 to make that tier 5. Yikes. And it looks like to me, like we still have drones just doing this nonstop, and I can't shut them off. That's still a thing. You can't shut them off, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm looking at the control tower, right? And we have blips happening right over here. But there's also this. It's an emergency call, and this might actually be the thing I'm supposed to do. I don't know. From the Farhad control tower. Maybe these two things are unrelated. It says, after the catastrophe on the moon, there was a pressing need to improve emergency notification systems. SET Limited, in collaboration with Universe, has developed an instant alert system that will help coordinate actions of disparate groups in emergency situations. Microprocessors, control units, and composite materials are required for the successful implementation and modernization of the system. So there's an extra thing here. And it says it's only available for 3 days, but I feel like it's not quite that urgent here. But I have everything except the control units, I think. So I could send some stuff over there. Control units, I'm at 3 spare, so I really only just need 2 more. I have 41 composites already. Yeah, and then microprocessors. So I could view this contract in 20 days to get 240,000 for this. That's not bad. If I could get a truck there, which I don't have a truck at the ready yet. This one's coming back, so I'll have Aurora. And I think once Aurora drops into the expedition center, they'll have, fuel and stuff there too. So that'll be nice. So we still have something else going on over this side, so we'll keep going that way. And then we completed our contract. Very nice. Up to 120,000 more dollars. Okay, so it says objective achieved, and it says excellent director. We have reinforced the ground to provide a stable base for future installation.
The laser system must be protected from external influences and radiation. Deliver resources to create suitable infrastructure at the site.
Okay, cool. So next step in this whole big shenanigan is to send 2,850 silicon, another 700 titanium plate. That's going to be a very big problem for me right now. And 200 components is easy. So I'm going to set up an expedition currently. Get the, I guess Vanguard says he's idle, but I mean, come on now. Why are you idle way out there? Oh, right. Because you picked that thing up and then you were going to go pick up this on your way back. That's right. And then, so I have to, do that. Let's actually just go ahead and do that really quick. Vanguard. Over here, yeah. So you picked up the components. You got some drones on you. You were going to swing by the survivors camp and pick up all this stuff and then return to base from there. And then, I mean, if I remember in time, on your way back to base, which will take you right through here, it will, pick up the food, I guess, from this one. From one of these. I think it's this one. If I don't remember, then at least you come back to base. So that's all good.